Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa. Hello, my loves, and welcome back into my kitchen. It's me, Gabrielle Reyes, aka One Great Vegan. And this, my loves, is a live musical cooking class. And we're gonna cook up, actually we're not gonna do any cooking today, we're just doing some chopping, and I'm gonna show y'all all this wonderful flavor we're gonna put into this Caribbean spice, Jamaican spice dressing that we're gonna put all over our vegetables. So, this recipe comes at a perfect time because number one, it's rainbow-tastic. Number two, it's summertime, so of course you want a nice fresh salsa that has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of spiciness, and also that little bit of sexiness, of course. And it's also Caribbean American Heritage Month as well as Pride Month, y'all. So this is the perfect recipe if you want to showcase your Caribbean American heritage or showcase your pride that you have for people or that you're supporting the LGBTQ community. This is the perfect recipe to show your support and show your flavor and do what you do. So, my loves, the first thing before we get going and get glowing, we have to wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands before we get to cooking. Wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands before we get to cooking. All right, my loves. So, we are going to wash our hands and dry our hands as well. And then, my loves, we're going to get going and glowing on this Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa. So, y'all, a little bit about exactly why I kind of created this recipe and a little bit about me and my heritage. So number one, I'm half Haitian. My mom was born and raised in Haiti, and she moved to New York City when she was about 12 years old. So, and then I came into this earth a few years later, actually about, man, I don't even know how many years. I don't feel like doing all that math in my head. But anyways, I came into this earth, and then my father is half Puerto Rican, so I got a little flavor everywhere I go. And then I carried on my merry way, and I met my beloved best friend and husband, Ace Anderson, and he's full Jamaican. Both of his parents lived in Jamaica, were born in Jamaica, grew up in Jamaica. So, you know, we both like Caribbean spice. We both really love bold flavors, and that's kind of just paid into all of our recipes we create all the time, especially this recipe, my loves. So the first thing we're gonna do is work on that Caribbean spice dressing. It's gonna be like almost like a jerk spice, but it doesn't have all the ingredients that you need in a jerk dressing. So the first thing we're gonna need is some grapeseed oil, grapeseed oil, grapeseed oil, grapeseed oil, grapeseed oil or aquafaba. If you don't know what aquafaba is chickpea juice or bean water, if you will. So you can use veggie broth for this as well if you want something lighter. I'm gonna add in about 1/2 cup of my grapeseed oil. This is what's gonna stick onto all of my vegetables and then my mango and also my seasoning and spice as well. So I have my grapeseed oil in there. And the next thing, y'all, you're gonna wanna get some limes because you're gonna want some fresh lime juice, baby. 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 Ooh, this lime juice is going to go inside of our dressing as well. Gonna add a nice bit of acidity. And if you don't have fresh limes, it's okay. Get yourself some lime juice. A lot of them, I like the ones that come in the glass bottle. That way I know there's not too much extraness inside. And always just flip it around and make sure it's just lime juice. No extra sugar, no extra anything. Because we're gonna add that in, my loves, with maple syrup, maple syrup. With our maple syrup, we're gonna add in about 1 tablespoon of our maple syrup. Let's add that in, and then we're gonna add in about 1/2 of a cup to 1/4 of a cup, depends on how zesty you want it, of that lime juice. So add that into your pot or your bowl, if you will. And then those are the main liquids you're gonna need for your dressing. Next, we're gonna add in all of those seasoning and spices. and this is a perfect example of it. What's great about all the other vegetables and fruits we're going to be putting in this, they already have flavor. So if you don't have all of the seasonings and spices, that's okay, and that's all right. It's all good, my loves, because you're still going to get a nice bit of zestiness from whatever you got laying around in your kitchen today. All right, so I've got my grapeseed oil, my lime juice, and then my maple syrup in here. Got all my liquids. Next, let's move on to our seasonings that I was singing and talking about. Garlic powder and onion powder. Add in about 1/2 of a tablespoon into your bowl. Y'all know I love garlic powder, onion powder. Garlic powder, onion powder. Garlic powder, onion powder. Garlic powder, onion powder, that's kind of how I start off most of my recipes, especially if you don't have like fresh garlic or fresh onion around you. That garlic pepper and garlic powder, onion powder will come through for you in a recipe. So there you go, there you glow. Also, my loves, of course, y'all know how it is. Smoked paprika, hey, smoked paprika, hey, smoked paprika, hey, smoked paprika, hey, yeah. Smoked paprika, she is my girl. I love sweet paprika too. I don't know if y'all have gotten into that lately, but I adore sweet paprika. The smoked paprika is going to go great in this recipe as well. I like adding smoked paprika also to ackee. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of ackee or made ackee, but actually, you know what? I have a can of it, so I'll show y'all what it is. Ackee, where's she at? Here she goes. All right, so if y'all have never made ackee, ackee is honestly one of my favorite replacements for like vegan egg. So what I'll do is, this is technically a fruit, y'all. This comes in a can. You can get it at like anywhere that will sell Jamaican food, anywhere that will sell African food, anywhere typically that sells also like Latin food or Asian food. They typically have ackee as well, y'all. So get yourself a can of ackee. This serves about like 4 to 5 people. Get yourself some red bell peppers, some orange bell peppers, whatever color of bell peppers. Saute that down with some white onions. Throw this in at the very last moment, and y'all season with a little bit of salt. Boom, you got breakfast. I always tell people if they want it to taste even more eggy, add in that Indian black salt, and oh my gosh, this will change your life. So y'all check out ackee. Make sure to check it out. If you want to order it, you can get it online, but also, you know, check out your local your markets or anywhere that would sell like African food, Asian food, or Latin food as well. So check it out, ackee, my loves. All right, so the ackee also, you add in that smoked paprika at the very end, at the very top, and it gives it a nice a little pop too. So that's a recipe that Ace taught me how to make. Honestly, on my first ever live stream, y'all, was Ace teaching me how to make that ackee, and this was back in January 2019. Oh my gosh, so much has changed, but also full circle, right? All right, so we've added in that smoked paprika. I'm gonna add in a little bit more. Let's add in about 2 teaspoons of that smoked paprika. Hey, smoked paprika. Hey, smoked paprika. Hey, yeah, smoked paprika. And next, my loves, I have some ground ginger and allspice. Everything's gonna taste so nice. Everything is gonna taste so fabulous with this ground ginger. Add in that little bit of sweetness, and then allspice, add in that little bit of earthiness to balance out everything. So let's add in about 1 to 2 teaspoons of both of these ingredients. I say go in a little bit more with your ginger, a little less in with your allspice. The allspice, like I said, is going to give it a nice earthiness, but if you go too in, it can get wild and crazy. Allspice is also really good in like anything that you want, like pumpkin spice, anything that you want like cinnamony, you know, nutmeg, allspice, all those are fabulous. Ooh, yes, it has that clove in there. Just a little dash of that allspice. I would say no more than a teaspoon of that allspice. And then, my loves, also, I didn't write this on the ingredient sheet, but I thought about it this morning, because especially since I have this habanero hot sauce, and Scotch bonnet is a pepper that you use a ton in Jamaican, in Caribbean cooking. So y'all, check out this. This makes it so much easier. Instead of having to chop up a habanero or a Scotch bonnet pepper, I have this little squeezy ball right here from Yellowbird. I love their hot sauce. Ace and I just got like another, we just got another flavor too, so I'm gonna have to try that. I'm just gonna put a splash of this in here. I like a little bit of heat, so I would say about 1 to 2 teaspoons of your habanero hot sauce. Whoa, habanero hot sauce, habanero hot sauce. real hot sauce. Gets me feeling right. It just adds in that nice little bit of sweet heat you want in there. All right, next, my loves, you're gonna add in some salt and pepper. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. And you're gonna wanna add in about 1/2 of a tablespoon, depending on however salt you like it. Also, you can just skip out on the salt altogether if you're not going that way today. All right, my loves. Next, add in some pepper. I would say about 1/4 of a tablespoon of your pepper in there, my loves. And now all we have to do is just whisk it up, whisk that dressing up. All right, my loves, check it out, check it out. We have all of our seasoning, our spices in our Jamaican spice dressing. So let's just whisk this up and you'll be able to see it all start to come together, come together. Oh, and it smells so fabulous. Oh my goodness, it has such a deep flavor in that, from that smoked paprika, that maple syrup, that lime juice. We're just balancing out everything, my loves, and that's why this sauce is gonna be bomb on these veggies. So let's just set this aside for a little bit later. We're gonna do that at the very end, drizzle her on over. Next, my loves, I want to show y'all exactly how we're gonna combine everything to make our Caribbean spice salsa, my loves. Caribbean spice salsa, Caribbean spice salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean spice salsa, Caribbean spice salsa, Caribbean spice salsa. So I'm kind of combining my two cultures, right? So I have my Haitian side, and that's going to be the mangoes that we're going to showcase in this recipe. And I'm going to show y'all my favorite way how to cut the mango, the easiest way that I found. And so I don't know if y'all know this, but they grow over 100 different kinds of mangoes in Haiti, different variations of mangoes. And oh my gosh, I have 2 different kinds today. This one is typically the more traditional Haitian mango that I found, and then this one is another one that I found. This one is organic. I believe this one is non-organic, but they're both gonna be delicious. For this recipe though, I'm gonna use the traditional Haitian mango, the one that I grew up eating with my family. This mango right here, same mango, back around. No, not the same mango, but that would be crazy. And my loves, I'm gonna be adding this in to our Caribbean spice salsa for a nice little bit of sweetness and a nice little bit of softness too. So let's add in all of our veggies, y'all. This is the simplest recipe in the world. We already made our dressing, and now we're just gonna add in our red bell peppers, green bell peppers, green bell peppers, green bell peppers, and our green bell peppers. And y'all can see this rainbow come together already. And then we have some corn. Just gonna add in everything to your big glass bowl. I suggest doing it in a glass bowl because honestly, look how beautiful it's gonna look in this glass bowl. All of those colors shining through, my loves. And then next, I always say that a recipe is so necessary to have like that bite from like that onion or that garlic. So a lot of people though, my husband specifically, he's not able to eat a lot of heavy onion, especially raw onion. It just kind of messes with his throat. So I always tell people you can leave the onion out if you want to, or just make sure to cook it down and then you serve it to whoever you need to. So I'm gonna be adding in this raw red onion to add that nice beautiful purple color, getting every color of the rainbow, my loves. And now we're gonna add in some nice good protein, plant protein, plant protein, plant protein, plant protein, plant protein, which means I got some black beans, and then I got my southern black-eyed peas, got the flavor you need, southern black-eyed peas, I've been waiting to eat. So we got our southern black-eyed peas that I made yesterday in my Juneteenth celebration. We had in our Juneteenth celebration. I hope y'all got to tune into that as well. So check it out. We have our southern black-eyed peas. You don't have to use the southern black-eyed peas, but that's what I'm using today. You can also just use any vegan, no added ingredients, no added extraness, no added salt, no added sulfur, whatever, who knows what. Skip all of that. Just get either cook your own black-eyed peas or get an organic canned product. That's what I always tell people. So we have our protein-packed black beans, also a nice dark color to keep on adding in that rainbow-tastic flavor, specifically for all those nutrients we're gonna get in there. Then I added in my southern black-eyed peas. All right, so my loves, look at that, boom. We are making food literally right here, and it's so easy. All I did was just chop these ingredients up. And next, my loves, we're gonna move on to that mango. So I wanna show y'all exactly the way that I'm gonna chop up this mango. And this is what I found to be the easiest way. Where is my knife? Here she is. Where is my knife? Here she is. Ah, she got her own special introduction, my knife. She is so sturdy, she is so good. What brand is this even? I don't even know, man. I got this at like Target years and years ago, and she is doing me right and tight in the cutting world. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to guesstimate exactly where my pit is, but the easiest way to do that I found is just kind of cutting down and cutting into your mango. And you can see, obviously, I didn't hit the pit. You'll see, ooh, look at that juicy, juicy mango, cut it up. Juicy, juicy mango, oh, check out this, oh, this mango's gonna be so good. I chopped into my mango, and now that I know where the pit is, I'm gonna chop on the other side and chop around it. And what I have here, my loves, is a little cup right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna press this piece that doesn't have any of the seed in there. I'm gonna press it against my cup, just like this. Just slide it down on over, and boom! Mango in a cup. Hey, mango in a cup. This would be like a cool kind of like bar trick if you wanted to like mash this up and make this at the bottom of like a drink, I guess, too. That'd be really fun. Vroom, you like slide it down. Boom, mash, 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 mash. Sip, boom, there you go. So we have our mango in a cup. I'm gonna do that with my other one too. So y'all see how simple and easy this is to do this. All you have to do is just press this down. Ooh, and it squirted in my face. Oh my gosh. Press it down. There we go. It's kind of fun too. There we go. Mango in a cup. Whoa! And there's some mango on this. I'm gonna save this, probably juice that later as well. So I got my mango here. Let me take out my 2 pieces. Probably gonna cut up this other one as well, because y'all know the mango shines in this recipe. Just gonna chop it into nice, tiny little pieces. And this mango is gonna be a nice sweetness, and also the nutrients in here, y'all. Oh my goodness. Every color that we are putting into this recipe is healing your body and feeding your soul and keeping you energized, going, and glowing, my loves. Okay, there we go. So I've chopped up my mango into nice little pieces. So y'all can see, check it out. It's nice little cubes. Oh, so good. They're like little bites, almost like gushers. I don't know if y'all ever had gushers before, but these are like, I just made little gushers, mango gushers, and they took like how many seconds to make? So good. I love it. Those would be great also if you like rolled them in some like sour powder. I know I've seen people make that out of grapes. These would be fabulous too. If you've ever made that like sour grape, frozen grape situation, do it with a mango. Do it with a mango. Try it out with this mango, because that was fabulous. All right, let's dig into our other mango. Chop up the mango. Chop up the mango. Chop up the mango. Chop up the mango. De-skin the mango. De-skin the mango. De-skin the mango. De-skin the mango. There we go. De-skinning a mango. And now we're going to go back to that. Chop up a mango. Chop up a mango. Chop up a mango. Chop up a mango. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know this, but this is my real life. I really be out here singing about the food that I be doing, because it helps me remember the steps of it, and also just makes it so much more fun to sing and dance and know that this food is fueling me and not bringing me downtown, baby. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna save these mangoes for some celery juice later. All right, I'm gonna save these mangoes for later, my loves. Let me get my hands clean. So now I have all of these ingredients in my bowl right here. Got my mango chopped up. I might put in some avocado in here. Sometimes it depends on how I am feeling that day. I'm gonna probably put it in here if we're being 100%. So what I always tell people is this is the perfect time if you want to make this into like a warm dish. So if you want to put this in like a pasta, or if you want to do this in like, ooh, I brought even this. If you want to like fill a potato, roast up a potato and cut it, add in some vegan butter and then throw this in here. The best way to do that is if you started with this combination we have here without the mango and without the avocado and no cilantro just yet. You can put on the dressing if you want to, but saute this down in a big pan and get that nice little bit of char on the corn, get those garlic, get that onion, that chopped up onion, get that nice and cooked down, a little bit sauteed, and then it's perfect in taquitos, it's perfect in anything warm. Also, if you want to just add in that mango, you don't want to worry about sauteing, it's perfect for summer. Isn't that right? So this recipe I love because you can truly do thousands of different things with it. You just got to reinvent it. You could do nachos, Caribbean spice nachos. Oh, Caribbean spice nachos, Caribbean spice nachos we're making. That would be like this on top, but with that queso cheese I showed y'all how to make in my loaded cheesy nachos. So y'all can make that, try it out. If y'all make that, if y'all put those combinations together, please take photos and send them to me. I would love to see that combination, the vibrancy of it. So I'm not gonna be sauteing this today. So let's go in and let's chop up our avocado. Chop up our avocado. Chop up our avocado. So I'm gonna put a few avocado slices. Oh my goodness, y'all, check it out. Check out this beautiful avocado. Avocado, oh, oh, avocado, oh, oh, avocado, oh, oh, avocado, oh, oh. I love avocado, I love it. It's a healthy fat, it's perfect, it's just beautiful. Look at her, she is like a gift from the vegan gods. Yes, all right, so I'm gonna chop this into nice little pieces, and I'll show you actually the best way to do this. I start in the middle, holding it, and be very careful. I'm very delicate with my knife, my loves, and I'm just cutting this into nice slices, just like that. Nice and easy, you don't gotta rush this, there ain't no need for that. And then I'm gonna flip it the other way, and then just chop it from top to bottom. Top to bottom. And so that's how I do it. And you can also have this on your cutting board if you don't feel like holding it as well. I just wanted to show y'all what was going and glowing. All right, so like I said, I'm not gonna be adding in any saute situation today. So I'm gonna scoop out my avocado and add it directly into my big bowl for my Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa. Oh, so excited. All right, the next thing we're gonna be adding in that mango. So just scoop that mango into your bowl. Y'all, we are combining all the colors of the rainbow. And before I add this in, my loves, I'm gonna mix this all up so my beloved Ace Anderson can see y'all. And so I'm gonna go grab him real quick. Y'all stay here and we're gonna mix it up and then we're gonna munch, my loves. All right, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa with cilantro. We have cilantro here too, my loves, as well. And this is gonna add in at the very end. Also, if you are sauteing this down, if you are getting those onions nice and sauteed down, make sure to add in some aquafaba into your pan or some veggie broth or that any kind of oil you want, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, whatever feels right in your spirit and your soul. And so, my loves, ooh, excuse me, I had a little burp situation come on out. So we have our Caribbean spice dressing, Caribbean spice dressing, we made it. Caribbean spice dressing, Caribbean spice dressing. Our Caribbean spice dressing. Oh my goodness, it smells so delicious up in here. I think it really is that lime juice and that smoked paprika combination. All right, my loves, check it out, baby. Look at this rainbow-tastic situation I'm about to dig on into. All right, my loves, so just make sure you're just mixing everything around. Mix the veggies 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 around. I am mixing these veggies around, and look at this rainbow color we have in here, my loves. Check it out. This is beautiful. This is nutrient dense. This is fiber-tastic. This is protein packed. And we're going to add in that dressing and that cilantro as well. So add in your Caribbean spice dressing. Let me get it all mixed together. Right, there we go. Yes. Pour it on over. Pour it on over the Caribbean spice. Yes, everything nice. All right, so mix in that spice. Y'all saw how simple this was. I mean, this is taking me a grand total of a lot longer because I'm singing about it, but it would take you a lot less time if you didn't sing about it and then go have to run and get your husband and tell him to take photos. So, just letting y'all know, this is like a 10-minute recipe. Tops, my love. Come on now. All right, so I'm mixing this in, and this would be perfect just like this, right? Okay, she'd be like, oh, she's fabulous, she's fresh, she's so good. But we got to add in that little bit of freshness. Add in that little bit of freshness. So I have some cilantro here, my loves. And I'm just going to sprinkle in about 1/4 a cup of my cilantro in here. She's going to get nice and fresh and fabulous. Sprinkle in just a little bit more. There we go. Awesome. All right, and now we have to do our final mix, y'all. And then we get to dig on in. Dig on in. Dig on in. Now we get to dig on in. Yeah, we're gonna dig on in. Gonna dig on in. This is such a celebratory meal for our Caribbean Heritage Month, for Pride Month. I mean, this is just a celebratory salsa, if you will. And like I said, my love, you can heat this up if you want to. Look at this. Boom! Rainbow-tastic. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, Jamaican. Caribbean Spice Salsa, Caribbean Spice Salsa, we're making. All right. Let me dig on in, my loves. I got myself some chips right here. Y'all know I love a good chip situation. So let me bring it on up so y'all can see. All right, I got to get some of that mango and all that flavor. All right, y'all, check it out. Caribbean Spice Salsa. Okay. You want to buy bourbon? Oh, y'all. She is fresh from that green pepper. She is hearty from those beans. She is zesty. She is sweet from that mango. She is everything. I'm going to add in a little bit more smoked paprika because y'all know I'll be going in with my smoked paprika. Hey, smoked paprika. I'm going to add in a little bit more because y'all know I love it. So there you go, my loves. Check out this super simple recipe for a salsa, a filling, anything. This could be a pasta, a Rasta Pasta situation. Also, you can pair it with some quinoa. Cook some quinoa for some extra protein, some extra fiber. Or, like I was saying with that pasta situation or that potato situation, you can do so many things. And what's beautiful about this is it's so nutrient packed. It's so fiber, so protein packed, so color and vibrant, and so flavorful, y'all. Your girl is about to dig in. So, my loves, I had so much fun cooking, singing, making this quick and easy meal with you all. I'm gonna head on out of here, but y'all be able to find this whole recipe about like 2 or 3 hours tonight at least. And then also you'll be able to watch my Juneteenth celebration. Watch that Juneteenth celebration in just a few days, my loves. So I'm gonna head on out, but I had so much fun, and I will see you here next Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time in the One Great Vegan Kitchen. Goodbye, my loves. Also, I'm gonna check this out real quick. Look at her, she's beautiful. Goodbye.